As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Seattle Mariners and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two postseason hopefuls in the National League go head-to-head in a potential wild card preview. Next. Cole Hamels, a southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Digging in now for the Mariners, D. Gordon. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. First pitch on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this is foul for the first strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Hero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
So coming to the plate, Gene Segura. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Previously against Cole Hamels, he comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken, the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Hamels peers in. Here it is on 0-1. A ball and a strike. Popped him up. Escobar has got it, and the side is retired. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Erasmo Ramirez, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
4-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game one of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
Hey.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
1-2.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Into the box, David Peralta. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He comes in at .262 on the year. 21 homers and 68 runs batted in. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
2-0 pitch on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 2-1 home doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
The next 3-2. And that misses for ball four. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's 2 for 3. Here's the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Jay over at second. Peralta on at first with nobody out. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Henniger racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Settling in now, Eduardo Escobar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 1-1. Hit down the line at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. On to the second inning here in the desert with no score. Here now is Mike Zunino as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Guys, this game features the league's best teams that are not currently leading a division. What does this matchup mean to the overall playoff picture?
You know what, Dan? These teams are so close on paper. It's going to be execution that gets one of these teams over the hump.
I agree with you, D-Roy. I think one of the things, if you believe that good pitching is going to eventually stop good inning, I think whichever one of these two teams pitches best the remaining part of the schedule is going to be the team that comes out on top in this division.
The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Escobar comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays D. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on the defensive side of the ball and make some great plays in this one.
Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Hit sharply on the ground. Echeverria to his left. He's there. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Seager will make the turn for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category. He's set, and the pitch. There's a strike. Previously against Cole Hamels, he has 9 base hits in 45 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
This one's down to third. Escobar is up with it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Now batting, Daniel Descalso, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-0 count. The pitch is a fastball on the outer third. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So striding forward now, Adeiny Echeverria. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. And the changeup is way low that time. And a neck-high fastball that time. Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Here's Cano now at second. And that's the second out.
Batting eighth, center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson, head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater, 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Changeup in for a strike. Dyson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, and the runner back. Once more a throw over, and he'll dive back in. So 1-1. Dyson off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
2 out here and a runner at second. Popped him up. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away, time for a check of our current division standings. And you can see these guys trail by 4 games in the division race entering play today. So now the pitcher for the Mariners, Erasmo Ramirez. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Popped high in the air. Hamels over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, center fielder.
Here's D. Gordon now. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Descalzo has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. Still 0-0. In now is John Jay. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And that's out number one.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, David Peralta.
Stepping in, David Peralta reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Carpenter is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Escobar, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Henniger, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Segura sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Left side to his left, Escobar. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home is in off the plate.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1 inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. the 1-0. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Hamels comes set. Here's the 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
One strike.
The 2-1 home. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cruz rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Two balls and no strikes.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
3-0 now. Robinson Cano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 1-0 Seattle. Into the box now, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalso. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gordon moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
1-1. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Three and 1. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Echeverria leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped him up. Seager on the move. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. It's the Mariners 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Robinson Kanal.
Cano waits on the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little bouncer. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 1-2. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Escobar is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 30, Erasmo Ramirez.
The pitcher, Erasmo Ramirez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, D. Gordon.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon, runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, and that's in there for strike one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Peralta. Uh-oh, he whips on it. And the runner will score from second. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Gene Segura standing in. He was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he lays off for ball one. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Drilled to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. So here now is the pitcher, Paul Hamels. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. And there's one down now.
Now batting, right fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Called strike over the outside corner. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Wade LeBlanc enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Wade LeBlanc.
David Peralta will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Set, here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Putter low, 1-1. Jay, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nice AB right there. Grinded it to a full count, caught himself a fastball and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. High in the air down the right field line. Cruz moving to his left. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Eduardo Escobar.
Up next for Arizona, Eduardo Escobar. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set, and the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. So far this season, Escobar is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. The 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Still down 3-0. Ready now, Nelson Cruz. He'll get things going here in the Mariners 6th.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here now is Mike Zunino.
That's a ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Dyson to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. A play at the plate. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Standing in, Kyle Seager, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Ready once again, Robinson Cano. Hamels comes set. First pitch on the way.
Outside.
And that one just missed outside. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And it's fouled away. Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ball game. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line drive to center field. Dyson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mariners forced to settle for 1. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Mariners 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he takes ball 1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Daniel Descalso. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike. Popped him up. Segura is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc, he's 1 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Santiago Casilla is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Santiago Casilla.
Ben Gamble is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. He enters play here at 288, 13 home runs and 54 runs batted in. Now the 1-0. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 1-1 home. Hot shot to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder, number 9, D. Gordon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Now batting, Georgia, Gene Segura.
Digging in, Gene Segura. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. Batting .500, 5 for 10. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Oh, and 2, here it is. Now a check swing here and a little looper. And Daney will make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, but they hold a 4-0 lead. James Pazos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Here's Gerard Dyson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Right there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Dyson is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Santiago Garcia.
Steven Souza will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Steven Souza.
In there, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Two and 1 now to Steven Souza.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. John Jay will be next. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box, John Jay, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. Scooped up. Segura for 1. On to Carpenter, not in time, and they'll get just the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, David Peralta. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Jay is off at first with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano has it. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Randall Delgado has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Randall Delgado.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Nelson Cruz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. The results of this one may see a reshuffling of the standings, assuming they can hang on to their lead. The M's would take over the first wild card spot.
You know, D-Row, this is one of the nice things about having a good year like this team is this game right here, even though they're down big in this one, this isn't going to define or end their season. They've been playing some pretty good baseball.
I agree with you 100%. They have a chance to throw a quality arm out there on the mound every night. Their lineup does a nice job of scoring runs. I think you're able to shower this one off.
You know, and that's all you can do at this point of the season now, Matty. They played good baseball all year long. The season is starting to wind down, and games like this one here are ultra important. Listen, the bottom line is you'd love to get into the postseason, but it's an even better advantage if you can secure that top spot and host the wild card play-in game.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Mariners are down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Behind 0-2 now. And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now it's 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Alex Avila, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jorge De La Rosa enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His career line against De La Rosa, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Breaking balls in for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
1 out, nobody on. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Robinson Cano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
De La Rosa comes set. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so his work at full now at 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Guillermo Heredia will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Center fielder number 9, Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. His career line against De La Rosa is 4 for 14. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Up around the face.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-1 towards second. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Two-0 count, the pitch. The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. The Mariners threaten but leave them loaded. They lead it 4-0. Juan Nicasio will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalso. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Tough slider down low for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. 2-1 on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. The 2-2. Back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Now batting, shortstop, Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's gone 2 for 8. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Descalso gets his lead at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Cano for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Arizona down to its last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
4-0 to score tonight. The Seattle Mariners took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Wade LeBlanc gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Paul Hamels pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Wade LeBlanc. His record is now 6-2. The loss goes to Cole Hamels. He falls to 7-8.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the National League West, Wade LeBlanc earned his 6th win out of the pen, leading Seattle to a victory over the Diamondbacks, 4-0. Alex Reyes struck out 10 batters and earned the W, leading St. Louis to a win over the Rockies, 2-1. The Dodgers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres, 5-0. It was their 5th straight victory. The San Francisco Giants launched 3 home runs as they were winners over the visiting Rangers, 5-1. Nick Whitgren got win number 1 on the year as the Marlins took care of Atlanta, 4-3. The Mets totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats, 7-6. The Cubbies combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds, 6-0. Matt Albers collected win number 2 on the year, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates, 8-7. The Boston Red Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they destroyed the Rays, 7-1. The Phillies smacked 15 team hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto, 6-3. The Baltimore Orioles sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Yankees, 7-4. The Tigers combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd, 2-0. Jason Hamill got the W, his 11th this season, as the Royals got the victory over the Indians, 5-3. The Oakland Athletics pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they pulverized the Twins, 7-0. Garrett Cole collected the victory in his 12th win, leading the Astros to victory against the Angels, 1-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.